Hey everyone, Life Coach Carisa here, late in the day on Friday. I always get these little ideas right before the end of my work week. I was thinking about my new book coming out, Why Am I Like This? It's coming up June 4th. And there's some stories trickled in here of the patterns of inherited programming that I believe I received through my childhood upbringing. And I also share stories from other client-inspired stories. And the one that was really sticking with me is that I have been overcoming a fear of public speaking for a long time. And this has been with me forever. I remember not wanting to do speeches in school. And ironically, I know about my father that he did not like to be in front of a group and speaking either. And then that was sort of what happened with my son. He did not like doing speeches in school. So just like one small area of life that can be massive for people if it's not something that they figure out where and why they feel this way, and it can totally debilitate them in their life. And recently I've been working with a speaking coach, and it became very evident in one of our sessions that the catalyst that was creating a lot of this discomfort for me was a story of when I was much younger in elementary school, and I had won the school spelling bee, and I was going to be going to the city competition, and the fear and the nerves that I was feeling at that point, the pressure to perform. And what had ultimately happened was my dad took me, which it was very unusual for my dad to take time off work for anything. And, maybe he wanted to feel a little proud of his daughter going to do this thing in the city Board of Education building. And when it was my turn to go up and do my first word, I saw tons of people on each side of me. I saw a camera. They had said it was being shared on cable, which I knew I had a bunch of friends that were on cable, and I was very nervous that they were going to see me. And I saw this red light beeping. And that red light meant, it was being recorded, and I was on display, and I froze. And I threw my first word. I knew how to spell it, but I botched it up just so I could sit down. And I remember my dad not saying anything to me that I can recall. And that was a very silent ride back to the business. And the feelings that I think would have been left within me after that experience were pretty significant. And clearly that is what led me to some of my future struggles that now, as a grown woman, I still am facing. So I just wanted to share a very real story of how these experiences that happen to us and things that we pick up on from our own family can really stay with us until we choose to ask ourselves, why am I like this? And answer that question and reframe it in a way that serves us going forward. So I hope that this book will allow you to look at some of those memories and get some clarity around it and decide what you want to do going forward in some of these areas of your life. So have a great afternoon, have a great weekend, and take care of yourself.